Hello, welcome back to my channel. So, on my channel this year so far, I have done burgers and sausage ragu and chicken stews and risottos and stuff like that. I haven't done many desserts or baking stuff, so you've got a variety of main courses. Now we're looking at desserts. So I like to do my channel in sections, main courses, and we'll do a few dessert things, and then go back to like maybe a few starter things. I like to do stuff in sections, not just show you random recipes at random times. So to speed today's video up, I've pre-measured everything, and I'm going to tell you the quantities that I'm using. It is easy to double, probably won't half it, but it is easy to double. So we've got 100 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of caster sugar, 50 grams of light brown sugar, and 100 grams of soft raisin flour. It has to be soft raisin flour or it won't rise. Today, I forgot to tell you what I'm making. So today we are making a pear loaf. So my last video, actually my second to last video, my last video should be a vlog. We haven't actually gone up as I'm filming this. I'm in the process of making it. I did a day trip to Scarborough quite a few weeks ago, but I lost part of the footage and I found it again. So yeah, so I found this vlog. I had a vlog. I basically do all my editing on iMovies. And on my iMovies, I found a vlog from Scarborough, and for some reason I forgot to upload it, or I never uploaded it. I just found it, so I'm like, I might as well upload it, but it's not fully edited. Like, all the clips are there, but it's not actually been edited. So I need to finish editing it, but that should be up the day you're watching this, or the day I'm filming this. And then this video should be out tomorrow. So today's a Monday, and I should be filming this tomorrow. So I'm going to make this quick as possible because I don't like my videos to ramble on for ages. After today, there may be one or two more dessert things. After today, there may be one, two, probably no more than two more dessert things. This will be perfect with a bit of ice cream. There'll probably be only one or two more dessert things, then we'll go back to main courses. I'm not sure what the other dessert things will entitle, what they're going to be. But after a couple more dessert things, we'll go back to main courses and getting some meat and stuff again. We're just having a little bit of break from that. But if you do like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let's get into the video. I don't think my camera is fully straight. That's better. Also for this, you're going to need an egg. And, well, tin. And a pear. So you just basically, with your pear, it's a bit like banana bread, but it's pear. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cream this does create a lot more washing up, because obviously we're using thousands of water, but it does speed up. It speeds up the video by probably a good 5 minutes. So I've probably been in here a good 10 minutes before I even press film on my camera. So this takes a while to cook. Well, the recipe that I was following, this bowl might be a tad small, but it'll do for now. I can just cream this and maybe get a bigger bowl later. The recipe I was using, well, I read it. Cause I never need. I don't need recipes to know how to make stuff. It's more like quantities. I don't need this on, but you can see better if this light's on. For quantities. So for quantities and time for cooking. So it says an hour to cook this, but I halved the recipe. So it's not a creaming method. If it's a creaming method, you would beat this until it goes completely white. It's a plain cake with pear basically, so it's like a pear loaf. And it's perfect with ice cream. You could even decorate with some cream on top, ice cream to go on the side, or some cream to go on the top. So the last video was sort of a fail. If you saw my white chocolate fudge video, you would know that's a bit of a fail. If you're creaming it, get that pure white. If you ever need the creaming method. But because pretty much it's not creaming, you can you don't have to get pure white, but you do have to make sure it's mixed with no lumps. So next thing you do, you always put your egg in next. If you've made a cake before, you should know the basic steps. So every cake you make is pretty much the same way. You can use a hand whisk or a tabletop mixer. I would love a tabletop mixer, but I swear they're like £500 or something. And with nowhere to really put it. And I was also going to do, so I've done the smoothies before on my channel, and I was going to do smoothies again. But I wasn't sure. I just put the 50 grams of light brown sugar in. I wasn't sure about the I can't remember what I was even talking about. Something about pear, I think. I don't know. If you know how to make a cake, it's pretty much the same sort of method. You always do your butter and sugar together, followed by your egg or milk or wet ingredients. And then you always put your flour in. That brown sugar is kind of like an extra. Your arms will start to ache if you are beating it with your hands, but not everyone has it. So I'm going to just put half in, and I'm going to literally fold in the flour. Now to fold in the flour, you literally turn it like that. Basically get your bowl and you like turn it. Don't do what I just did then anyway. But don't mix it like that. Fold it in. Because you will lose all the air. Now also, if you don't use self-raising flour, if you only have plain flour, you can use that, but you need to put 2 tablespoons of baking powder. And if you saw one of my recent videos, you would know the reason behind. This is actually going to make quite a big cake, despite I halved it. I always notice with BBC Good Foods recipes that the recipes that they use, for their things, they always make way too much. They cater for a lot of people. So I'm going to put, obviously don't put this in if you've got allergies, but I don't actually know where it is. I did have. I've actually quite badly hurt my arm stirring that. I did have some almond extract, which would go nicely in here. Oh yeah, I found it. Yeah, so we've got some lemon extract. Yeah, I did have some almond extract, but I don't know where that's gone. That might have been out of date. So if you've got extract like I have, lemon, check for the date. It's out of date, so I can't use it. So let me see if I can find the almond extract. Probably should have looked for everything. I think the almond extract went in the bin. There's too much stuff in it. That would be perfect for this cake. Lemon and you need lemon in it. You could put some lemon juice in. Yeah, so this says October 2019, so I'm not going to put that in. I'm going to put that straight in the bin so I don't use it again. My cake's going to be a plain cake. I can't put anything. I'm just going to quickly fold in. I like banana bread, but I like bananas. But I like bananas myself. So you're probably wondering why well, you might not be if you don't know how to make a cake, but probably wondering why I didn't sieve my flour into the bowl. That's because I sieved it when I was weighing it. As long as you've sieved it, you don't have to sieve it twice. Well, you can sieve it twice if you want. But if you mix it well, you shouldn't need to sieve it twice. If you put it in and it's lumpy, and you can sieve the whole mixture. You can do pear and banana, stuff like that. So I need to get this pear chopped. So it's already been washed and sorted, so it's ready to use. And what you need to do is you need to decore it. So I would chop this end off, chop the top off, go down the middle, I would peel it first actually. I would peel it first actually before I chop it down the middle. I've used quite a lot of bowls. Obviously if you can wait all in one bowl at a time, but I thought to be ahead of the game. Mine basically chopped in half. Basically I forgot to peel it, but wow. I would probably peel it before I chop it in half, but I just didn't think. I'm trying to think whilst I'm talking if there's any nice dessert thing. Any desserts you want me to do? Then let me know, because obviously I've done quite a lot of main course and meals on my channel, so I thought I'd go through a dessert stage, and white chocolate fudge isn't like a good plan. Now when I stopped filming, I kept it on the side for another 2 hours. And I kept it on the other side for the rest of the day pretty much, like another 3 hours. It's very slippery, so you can't really pick it up. I probably kept it on the side for like another 3 hours. It didn't set. So I don't know whether I cooled it enough or whatever happened. You now need to cut the half in half again. A bit like an apple. You're going to go down the middle and decore it. So now you've decored it, you're basically going to chop your pear. Like really small. And then once your pear's gone in, now pretty much every recipe you read out there will tell you to preheat your oven at the beginning. I would never preheat my oven at the beginning because an oven probably takes, 5 minutes to heat up? And if you did the oven right at the beginning, it would be on for say half an hour and it would be warmed and it would be basically warmed 20 minutes extra early. There's no point warming it for the next 20 minutes. No point turning it on. It'd be fully heated to the right temperature in 10 minutes. And then you don't use it for another 20. It is rough chop, but rough chop small. So there's literally no point in doing it at the beginning. So I'm going to turn it on. I don't do gas marks. My oven's still pretty hot, but I just cooked some lunch in it. That's 180 degrees. And it says an hour, but I reckon it won't take an hour. I reckon half an hour. I'm tempted to put an apple in just to get more fruit. We're going to pear loaf. Now, the next thing we need to, don't burn. Now, this is probably something I should have done in advance. Is to find a tin that I'm wanting to put the cake in. So you're going to need a cooling rack for after. Well, that's the best cooling rack I've got. It's the only one I've got. You need a loaf. That's not really a loaf. I don't really have any good equipment, but that or something like that. But basically, you need a long. Ideally, you would have a long rectangle one. Oh, I found it. These are what you use. So I put these square things back. Every time you go, every single time you go in your cupboard and you take like something out, like square tins or long tins, it never goes back in. Like you take everything out and then it never goes fully back in. So we need these. I don't know what. I think these are the liners for this. I think that's a liner for this, so you don't need greaseproof paper. So you don't need any greaseproof paper when you've got one of these, like the rubber bit. Go in the middle. So you're only doing one cake. If you want to do 2 cakes, you can use more mixture. Everything. Nothing's working now. This is the problem when you go in a cupboard. Nothing ever goes back in the way you want it. So once your oven's heated, you simply just pour the mixture in. So I would simply, if you don't have a liner like mine, you would get some greaseproof paper, the standard greaseproof paper, make it to the side, but I would have it hanging over a bit. So I'm going to mix in my pears. Now I would maybe get a spatula. I should have found that tin before we started, to be honest. But you do need a cooling rack. That's the only one I have, but a large, like, don't really matter as long as it fits the cake on. If you really wanted, you could, I don't know, pour the mixture into a jug. It's a bit thick with pears in for a jug. So what you want to do is take the mixture. I know I'm not finished that ball, you're probably thinking. You want to spread it out so it basically. So I'm going to put a 35-minute timer on and then come back and check it. If you want to scrape You've got a spatula or something. So I'm going to come back in around about, I'm going to set a 35-minute timer on my phone and check it. If it needs longer, it needs longer. Now, the way you check a cake is you stab a knife in and it should come out clean. That's the way you know a cake is cooked. So you're going to flatten that out. So this cake is now done. And it will go in the oven for half an hour. 30 minutes. I know I said at the beginning the Scarborough day trip thing that I found should be up before this video. Because I've not edited it and this one won't take as much editing, this may go up first. So if it's not up when you've seen this, it is coming. I don't want to make a promise and then say it's wrong. So yeah, that goes in for half an hour. I will serve it with ice cream. You could pipe whipped cream on top. And I'm going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes, check on it, because the recipe is saying now about half the mixture. And we'll go from there and we'll try it. I'll put it on my cooling rack and we'll see how it tastes. And I'll catch up with you in 30 minutes once this is baked. I'll let you know timing wise, if it's short or longer, whatever. I'll tell you the exact time once it's baked. But I'm going to check it in half an hour. With a serrated knife or a bread knife, there's a few burnt bits, so I cut them off. And then I chop them up into like little cubey shapes. And this cake you can use in trifle, syrups or whatever. But I just chopped it up into little squares. And I'm going to cover it up in a bowl. And it actually tastes really nice. And we can make all sorts out of this. I will do at least 2 more dessert things before I move on to the main course again. So I want to break it up and do sections. I may do a lot of chicken recipes, I may do seafood. But this cake, very moist. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Giving it a 7 out of 10. Please like and subscribe and I'll see you soon in the video. Thank you and goodbye.